Isn't it just always the way? During the time I was out with an illness a few weeks ago, I got lots of packages that I'd pre-ordered hit my doorstep while I was in the hospital. So I'm catching up with that. One of them is this long box from Audacity Games. This is John Van Ryzen's Alien Abduction. This is the VIP bundle. This giant box. Not only do you get the game, certificate, digital copy, you get tons of goodies in here, posters and stuff. I've peeked inside but haven't really explored it. I've been saving that so I can share it with you, and that's what I'm going to do right after this.
This video brought to you in part by Tommy and the Order of Cosmic Champions. This exciting and heartwarming coming-of-age Gen X novel is available now. Check the link for more info.
Hey there, welcome back to GenXGrownUp. I am John, and I am excited to get into this box. As I noted, I've opened it and peeked inside to see what is in it, though I haven't really analyzed all the things. I haven't taken the shrink wrap off of anything. You might remember, if you listened to the full interview when I talked to Garry Kitchen a few weeks ago, I even asked him, hey, what's the likelihood you guys are going to release John Van Ryzen's Alien Abduction? And he played it very slick, like he'd know, I haven't even played that game. And then a few weeks later at the Korg's convention, they announced, of course, Alien Abduction coming out. Came out in 3 different editions, the standard edition, the collector's edition, and this, the VIP collector's edition. I wanted this one because it has a hat, and I love hats. So let's get into this guy and check out all the goodies. Here's a quick overview before we dig in of all the parts that are included. Many of these things, like this alien, the hat, this tag, all that, exclusive to that VIP collector's edition, and why I sprung for that edition. Of course, we're going to get to the game, get the shrink wrap off of it, and take a look inside. But first, let's get to all these extras. Let's start with what was probably the biggest motivator for me picking up the VIP bundle, and that's this exclusive Alien Abduction VIP cap. I think they call this a dad cap, I'm not sure. It has a Velcro closure on the back, and of course, the cool design on front, the Angry Alien and the name of the game, and VIP right there. Yeah, this is going in my regular hat rotation as something you can only get in one of these first 150 VIP bundles, and yay, I was able to score one. Next up, we have this little translucent alien, and look, it's just going with the theme, right? So if you're going to do alien abduction themed games, why not have an alien? He's what they call a gray, although he's green. He's got the big eyes that you would see on that type of alien. Not that I've seen one in person, but that's what I understand, that's what they tell me. And this guy kind of stands up on his own and makes a nice decoration, probably going to go on my set. Next up, we have this ID badge and lanyard. Look, it's got the Audacity Games logo, VIP on there. And the badge isn't just a generic badge. Look, it's custom printed for me. Look, I don't know where this QR code goes, so I'll cover it up for now. But look, it's got my name printed on it, the badge number, and I think that might be the serial number of my cartridge. We'll find out in a second. And yeah, it's just a custom printed badge and cool lanyard that goes with it. Next up is the certificate of authenticity with this nice padded case. Open it up, and yeah, sure enough. So, John Van Ryzen's autograph, and sure enough, my serial number is number 58. Now we have this full-size poster. I'll get to that. I think it's a larger version of a poster that's inside of the box, I think, as I understand. But let's get this out of the shrink wrap. You can see it's got autograph on there, and the autograph is under the shrink wrap, wisely, because I want to see the contents. Here's our box with no shrink wrap and less glare, and we can see there's the Van Ryzen autograph. We can see my serial number, number 58, on the little holographic sticker there. Around back, just a continuation of a beautiful recreation of a classic Atari 2600 box design. We have a couple of screenshots, a description of the game in general, and you probably know Alien Abduction is basically a spiritual successor to John Van Ryzen's H.E.R.O that came out now 40 plus years ago, I guess, right at 40 years ago now. Yeah, it first came out in the VCS, and now we have a release, cartridge form and digital, that came with this collection, of this sequel, basically. Let's look inside. Here's the cartridge box contents then. We have our Alien Abduction cartridge, the gold collector's edition decal on that one. Open-ended cartridge design. Looks really nice and glossy. Then we have a manual. Look, this is a full color. Ooh, what is this? It's a warranty thing. This is it's a full color manual here. Yeah. Screenshots, instructions. You know that you now do QR codes to enter your high scores. You can earn patches on these Audacity games just like you could with old Activision games. So a full manual. Oh, there's the patches. Oh, look, a couple different ones. Look at there. Spec 4 and H.E.R.O. Okay. Nice. Casey's Gold still coming. We hope. We assume. And then we have this poster. Now, I think this is a mini version of the big poster. We'll take a look in a second. And let's see what it looks like. Is that the cover of the box, I guess? Or let's see. Oh, look at this. It looks like an old B-movie alien thing. She thought she was going to the drive-in, not to an alien abduction. Oh, that is really cool. Look at that. No one is allowed to leave the theater during the shocking conclusion. That is a clever design. All right, now I want to see the big poster. Peeking in there, looks like, yeah, that's what it is. Let's find out. Yes, indeed. This is a huge 24 by 36 version of that poster with all of that gorgeous artwork, like an old movie poster. Oh man, like you can't see it so well, even in a single frame here on video, but you can see it's a nice, kind of a semi-gloss poster, I guess you would say, of that full design. Oh, I got to get that framed and on the wall. That is. I thought it was going to be. I mean, not to minimize it, but look, I thought it was going to be the cover art, which is okay, but to be something so inspired like this, to look like an old B movie, that's cool. All right, in just a second, I'll show you a little bit of gameplay of Alien Abduction in case you haven't seen the game before. First, I'm going to protect the box in a nice, clear, acid-free protective case, and then we'll plug it in and give it a try. Got that box well protected, so let's take a quick sample of some Alien Abduction gameplay.
All right, so a quick test drive of Alien Abduction, and this is the splash screen. You see your little guy at the top. The princess was abducted via H.E.R.O, H.E.R.O, and save her, little UFO abducting. And quick overview, up to fly, down to land. That's important, a little different than H.E.R.O. And modern programming stuff, you register your game by going to this QR code and go log in, or right on the stick to play the game. Now, as I mentioned, a big difference between H.E.R.O and Alien Abduction, other than just the larger scope of the game, and there's more stuff to do and see and pickups and all that, is to land you have to hit down on the stick, otherwise you'll keep going down if you possibly can. So like, for example, there's a robot 3 levels below me. If I start dropping with my little jet boots and don't land on purpose, I'll hit that robot. So it's just a different mentality. And once you get your head around it, it makes perfect sense. So land, grab this, head over here. I'm going to shoot this guy, hop up and get this heart. That's an extra life. Go save the princess. Boom. Also, at any time, you can hit game select and go into this game status screen that shows you kind of stats of, a time elapsed, how many levels you've completed, your current score, all that kind of stuff. You can exit here, or you can just hit game select again and continue. So, again, you're collecting objects, you're avoiding bad guys, making your way through the maze. It's a similar kind of what you're used to in H.E.R.O, but with just more to do. Here's an example of the dynamite. They're just pre-existent now. You don't carry them around. Make sure I land here and don't drop on that laser, and go save the princess. If you're familiar with H.E.R.O, it's weird to call this a H.E.R.O spiritual successor. I guess you don't have the license. You can't quite call it a sequel, but for my money, this is a sequel to H.E.R.O. It was made by John Van Ryzin, published by the guys at Audacity Games. The pedigree is there. And if you enjoyed H.E.R.O, this is more of that. And H.E.R.O's a game that I absolutely adore. And we've just saved the princess. So the guys at Audacity Games, they keep doing great stuff. Circus Convoy, it's Atari 2600 games with modern programming sensibilities. The integration, have the ecosystem where you can log in and still earn patches and stuff like that. It's just so cool. And I'm so glad that I picked up this bundle.
Yeah, so there is a look at what you can expect in a VIP Collector's Edition from Audacity Games. In this case, Alien Abduction from John Van Ryzin. Look, the guys at Audacity Games, they get it. They know what it was we love about the nostalgia of the 2600. Look, you got Crane in the kitchens over there, and now Van Ryzin kind of dipping his toe in. Really cool bundle. Thank you for taking the time to take a look at this one with me. Of course, link to some other videos here and here. Thanks for checking this out. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.